r/AskReddit, what happened to your first ever partner? He committed suicide a month and a half after we broke up and no one even told me. I found out 2 weeks after his funeral. I was 16 at the time and devastated, still so many unanswered questions. I'm sorry to hear that this happened to you. Nearly the same thing happened to me, except it was a girlfriend. It still gives me nightmares nearly 15 years later. She is sitting next to me. With no clue, I soon want to ask her to marry me. This is so cute. Please let us know how it goes. OMG, that's so sweet. My first boyfriend died in a car accident a month ago. Even though we had not talked for 7 years, he held a special place in my heart. I feel really sad. I wish I had talked to him one last time before this happened. Has this happened to anyone here? How did you move on? Deleted. We went our separate ways with no real drama. I didn't know what she was up to for about 20 years as I moved to a different town when I got married. After about 6 years in the new town I lived in, I discovered she lived about 3 streets from me, also married with children. Our kids even went to the same school. We had a coffee and a trip down memory lane, which was interesting. Then have never seen her again, not even accidentally, in the local shops. Both very different people now. We're still together. I am really glad to hear that. We got married on a park bench and then we broke up the day after. We were 6 years old. Same, she's trying to poop right now. She is married and presumably happy. We both love horror movies all the same. I hope you found someone too. We had a child and 8 years later we lost her in a car accident. Hug the ones you love while you still got them and always wear a seatbelt. Married and parents to a great daughter. Been together since 1991. This is really rare to see these days. I hope I find my soulmate and share a story like this when I get older. Lost in paradise with another woman. Better there than the two of you together unhappy. Sorry for you. We're married. We got together at 19, and have been together for almost 23 years now. She turned really toxic and hateful. Not sure what she is up to now. It's been quite many years since we spoke. Park bench marriages often end this way. So sorry for your loss. I think this is for the better. You deserve a healthy relationship. My husband was my first and only boyfriend. I was 22. We're still married and madly in love. Funny enough, I spoke to her the other day for the first time in like 8 years. Turns out she has health issues and has to have a full hysterectomy due to a very high cancer risk. She doesn't have kids, so now never will. I feel for her as wounds from our breakup healed ages ago. We split in 2010. He's in bed next to me. He became an addict and was heavily reliant on pills and alcohol. He texted me about a year ago and asked for forgiveness, but I left him on read. I'm not opening up myself again. If he's in a step program, he may be reaching out to make amends. That's his issue, though. You can forgive and forget. He's married and has 2 sons. Has a home, his own business, and I presume, is very happy. Thought about him for years and years but realized that we wouldn't have worked had we stayed together. I wish him and his family well. Still with her, 20 years married. She's alright. He moved schools after 3rd grade, technically we never broke up, so happy 7-year anniversary, Dominique. A quick Facebook search shows what appears to be meth, cigarettes, and motorcycles in Florida. Given that many from my area moved to Florida for addiction recovery, I'm guessing that's how she got there. She passed away in the middle of November as a result of complications from a stroke. We were together for 20 years, since high school. Just broke up with me several days ago. We were together for 8 years. Still processing it, but damn, it hurts so much. Deleted. She's happily married. 40 years on, we still chat a few times a year. She's married with a kid now. And amp, #X200B. About once a year she texts me that she still misses me. Makes me feel like I kinda dodged a bullet there. Oh, her poor spouse, that's terrible. We will celebrate year number 38 being married this summer. Killed by a drunk driver who went through a stop sign, knocked him off his motorbike, fled the scene leaving him dying on the RD, and amp, his own girlfriend trapped in the car wreck. Yup, life is shit sometimes. That's awful, I'm so sorry. Committed suicide maybe a year after we had a thing. She was just 17. We're celebrating 4 years this Valentine's. Well, we would have, but for pesky uni exams. But yeah, we're very happy with each other, smiley face. Sending you hugs, Online stranger, I hope you're doing okay today. He cheated on me whilst I was 8 weeks pregnant and married the woman who made our first child's christening cake. They are still married. My oldest kids have little to do with him. I'm happily married with a third child. Turned out good for me, horribly for my children unfortunately. Should add it was 20 years ago and I absolutely remember the devastation it caused. And GT, he cheated on me whilst I was 8 weeks pregnant and married the woman who made our first child's christening cake. Good gravy, some people have no shame. Been with me for 35 years, she's my right hand. Deleted. He died 4 years ago, after 35 years of marriage. I'm sorry for your loss. He broke up with me for his ex during HSM2 of all movies. I now hate that movie with a passion. He knocked her up and she sadly didn't survive the birth. I heard he's in jail for dating a 14-year-old when he was 21. I need to get off this roller coaster. Sounds like you dodged a bullet there. Battling a lot of demons. She married some guy after we split up, had a baby, then somewhere around 13 years later they're polygamous and he ran off with their GF. I talked to her a few times since we split back in 2001. I hope she's doing well now. Last I spoke to her was probably 3 years ago and she was struggling with her bipolar. I'm so sorry. I dumped her after I found out she cheated. She stalked me for a year trying to get back to me, even moved to my city. Don't know what her situation is now, since I blocked her. Turns out he's gay, so I guess we were never going to work out. Still have him on Facebook, we don't talk but I have no ill will towards him. Not quite sure what he does, I think he might be working on getting a PhD, which is pretty awesome. I know he lives with his partner, they've been together for at least 10 years, and they're guinea pigs. Happy for him, smiley face. My condolences. We've been together twice that time and I do think about that kind of thing happening to one of us as well. Makes me wonder how we'll cope and of the loss. It's saddening at times but we just keep moving forward, trying to make memories together. Probably destroying someone's life. Do we have the same ex? Mine left a trail of destruction. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.